Welcome back to the FEI World Championships for young vaulters and juniors and the FEI European Championship for seniors. Before the break, we just had quite the competition in the senior pas de deux final. European champions now from Austria, Eva Nagler and Romana Hintner, with an excellent pas de deux programme, taking home the gold. Silver medal went to Diana Harvert and Peter Kühne of Germany, and Switzerland picked up the bronze, Lee Laffer and Ilona Hanich. And we will move on to the junior class now and the FEI Vaulting World Championships. There are 9 starters today. And much like in the senior class, they will come in reverse order of merit from that first round. In the lead after round 1, Italians Giorgia Varisco and Greta Gemignani. They sit quite significantly at the top of the table with a 7.867. Currently, the second place is with Sarah Victoria Cook and Clara Dick for Austria, 7.416. And Denmark, at the moment, in third place, Esther Beck Rasmussen and Wilma Baden Askbo. However, third, fourth and fifth after the first round, all sitting on 7.3. So once again, there is much room for change in the top of the table. This final free test program will be worth 60% of the final score here at the World Championship. So slightly weighted towards the second round free test, and it differs from the seniors in the time limit. They will have 1 minute 30 seconds to complete their programs.
Performing excellent vaulting for us. We have 9 pairs that will compete.
And in terms of difficulty, it will be the 10 top counting exercises will count for the degree of difficulty.
At the letter A, Craig Coburn from the United States. Welcome, Craig. At the letter B, Robert Bray from the Netherlands. At C, Lisa Berg, Denmark. Judging at D, Susanna Masarikova from Slovakia.
So 8 judges once again. 2 on the horse, 2 on the artistic, and 4 on the technique. And the current world champions in junior pas de deux. Currently that title sits with Germany from 2021. That was Arnie Heers and Lily Warren. Last year at the European Championships, Austria won the title, Anna Weignauer and Paul Rudkowski. Neither of those two pas de deux competing here, having aged out of the junior class. The junior level aged 14 to 18.
Now, for the sake of safety and security, I mention and remind you that don't use any flashes when you take pictures or make a little film snap of the performances. No flash, inga blixtar ifall vi tar bilder. Our first pair that we will be enjoying is from the United States. They are Persephone Brown and Danica Renard.
So we have 2 representatives from the USA in this pas de deux final. 2 from Austria, and then 1 from the Czech Republic, Canada, Switzerland, Denmark and Italy. So a very good mix there of nations competing for this pas de deux title. And we will begin with the USA. Persephone Brown and Danica Renard competing with Elika Habsburg Lothringen, Varidza Juvena. This pas de deux finishing in the 6th place in 2021 at the World Championships. Currently in the 9th place after the first round, 6.624. Girls just losing balance there. The horse was coming in on the circle from the beginning of the test there, and the lunger working hard. We could see her trying to make sure that the horse stayed out, but I think it just came in round that side, and with both girls standing free, they couldn't retain their balance. So coming off the horse, incurring that fall deduction on the performance. And now just altering their program, we can see both from a time point of view and to work with a horse who we can see is not so comfortable in the arena here today. Particularly around that one side of the circle for some reason. Just coming off right on that time limit. Persephone Brown and Danica Renard unfortunately unable to show the program which they had wanted to today due to that unsettled horse. However, that is part of our sport. And sometimes, especially in finals, the tension builds in the arena and the horses just feel the nerves as well as the athletes. The horse score will be significantly lower for the free test. And that will be both from the quality of the canter, but also from the vaultability side of the score. 60% of that horse score is on the quality of the canter, 25% on the vaultability, and then 15% on the lunging. The girls still managing to get in some difficulty and work through some of the artistic structure groups. We saw ground jumps in the inside and the outside, as well as some standing pieces. The fall incurring a 1-point deduction from the performance part of the technique score. And we will just wait for the final score of the championship here for the first pas de deux from the USA. The score for today, 4.423. And you can see A and E, that's the horse score. And their total score for the World Championship here, 5.303 for Stephanie Brown and Danica Renard from the USA.
On the horse Sebastian, they are launched by Carolina.
And the next pas de deux to come in, representing the Czech Republic. And the competitors, Michaela Pakotova and Adela Lipinova, with Sebastian and Carolina Pakotova. In 8th place after the first round, 6.784. All of the junior pas de deux here are double female combinations. Just unable to hold that first supported exercise. Once again, the horse feeling it a little bit coming in on the circle, and girls losing the harmony there. Solid higher level double supported exercise. Very solid from the stand base. And getting in that backflip for the artistic points, but losing a few execution points for the landing. And finishing up just in time, Michaela Pakotova and Adela Lipinova for the Czech Republic. Showing some good combinations. And losing some harmony with the horse. The horse, again, struggling just a little bit with the excitement here in the arena. And the vaulters managing to get some pieces of musical interpretation. This was the beginning, that supported exercise not held quite for the right amount of time. And just struggling a little with the ground jump after that. And they scored a 6.784 in the first round. Second round score there, free test, 6.377. And their final score is a 6.540. So they hold their place after their final free test here at the FEI World Championships for Juniors. Seven combinations still to perform.
The next pas de deux will be performed by Selina Cromer-Hampton and Julia Cromer-Hampton from Canada. They perform on Flying Dutchman with Larissa Blydister.
And the next combination representing Canada. The first Canadian pas de deux to represent at a championship in the junior class. Selina Cromer-Anton and Julia Cromer-Anton, with Larissa Blydestel and Flying Dutchman. In the 7th place after the first round, 6.887. Lovely solid start. And building in some difficulty with the individual exercise there at the cartwheel. Lovely finish for Canada here at the World Championship. Selena Kromer-Anton and Julia Kromer-Anton performing their free test pas de deux very nicely indeed. A nice combination of the supported exercises as well as building some difficulty through the individual pieces. And their freestyle of moderate difficulty, gaining the points on the execution of the exercises. Very well performed. Managing to get in a variety of the exercises as well. A few more of the static exercises compared with the dynamic on balance. And a lovely use of mirroring as well through their freestyle. Their first round score 6.887. Score for today 7.218. Excellent final score into the sevens, 7.086 for Canada and for Selena Kromer-Anton and Julia Kromer-Anton. With the judge at D very much enjoying that performance, 8.2 from judge at D. The other technique judges nice and high as well, all in the sevens. And a good score for Flying Dutchman there, their horse, around about a 6.7, 6.8 on average. So the new leaders representing Canada with 7.086. Selena Kromer-Anton and Julia Kromer-Anton.
I mentioned earlier the prize giving ceremony that will take place this afternoon, and I wrongly said the time. It starts at 4:30 and nothing else. At 16:30, 4:30 we will have.
And we just wait for the start time for the next competitors, each with a specific start time to come into the main ring.
So at 4:30 this afternoon. next pair for Switzerland, Katharina Plüss and Valentina Plüss. On the horse Cairo and Longer Corinne Boschard.
So another pair of siblings coming in now, this time representing Switzerland. Katharina Plüss and Valentina Plüss with Cairo and Corinne Boschard. In the 6th place after the first round, 7.039. They did have a fall in that first round, had quite a hard go with Cairo, a little bit more energy underneath them. So all the potential to score higher than that in their test today. Safely through that piece that gave them trouble the other day. Good start for Switzerland. Double. And a great combination of dynamic and static exercises together. Much, much better for Switzerland today. Katharina Plüss and Valentina Plüss. Able to show us the full test today. Still having to work quite hard at the beginning to absorb that movement coming through from Cairo. They settled into it well. Artistically, good use of the horse, the spaces on the horse, as well as those dynamic exercises and statics, and building the difficulty through the individual exercises, as well as that nice high supported double. Just losing a few execution points here and there, but working nicely with their music. Top freestyle of the day so far is for Canada, 7.218. And the score for today, 7.810, much, much better. And final score, 7.502, which stands them in good stead here in this final of the Junior Pas de Deux.
Next we will have for Austria,
There's still 5 yet to compete.
Take the fall on the horse Boccaccio, and Stephanie Diema Kovalet is lunging.
And so to the first of our Austrian finalists in this Junior Pas de Deux class, Anja Huber and Katharina Feldhofer, with Boccaccio D and Stephanie Herman Kowald. .310 after the first round. This Pas de Deux finishing in the 3rd place at the European Championships in 2022. Once again, I'm working plenty of dynamic in the double supported exercises and switching the base. Big finish, safely landed. Excellent freestyle for Austria. Anja Huber and Katharina Feldhofer. And very much getting into the theme of their test with their facial expressions and choreography. Working nicely with the music, changing tempo of the vaulting as the music changed tempo as well. And once again, getting the artistic points from the outside mount, as well as switching up the base and the flyer. Just a few hesitations here and there and small performance faults. However, in the main, a well-executed free test. Switzerland with the top score today, and indeed the top score overall. So 7.810, the freestyle score to beat today. 7.502, the current top score in this junior pas de deux class here at the FEI World Championships. And today it is a 7.814, firmly taking them into the lead with a 7.612. All of the technique scores into the eights. The judges fairly much in agreement there, and with the artistic scores for that free test. 7.275 and 7.625, so pretty close. Judge at D there, Zuzana Marisakova from Slovakia. We have great representation across the judges. Craig Coburn from the USA at A, Rob de Bruin from the Netherlands at B, Lisa Berg is at C for Denmark. We just saw Zuzana Marisakova from Slovakia there at D. We have Frederic Pichou from France at E, Jochen Schilfarts from Germany is at F, Michaela Guzner from the Czech Republic sits at G, and Karina Ingelsson is at H for Sweden. And once again, we go back to the USA for the final time at this World Championship. This time, Arya Deshpande and Hannah Parker, with Gold Junge and Jacqueline Schoenteich. Currently in the 4th place after the first round. Incredibly close first round scores, particularly between 3rd and 5th. This retest is worth 60% of that final score. balance very slightly. Clean finish for the USA, Arya Deshpande and Hannah Parker. Once again, another very, very well performed free test. The junior vaulters here coping with the pressure unbelievably well at this World Championship. Quality vaulting. And nicely working with the music for the artistic impression. Again, a good use of space on the horse. Perhaps not quite as difficult a program as we have seen from some of the combinations so far, but really working on the performance side of the technique score. And showing a good variety of the directions on the horse. That was the only minor performance fault, really. .814, the top freestyle of the day. .772, the freestyle score for Arya Deshpande and Hannah Parker. That's a good finish, 7.597. Taking them into the second place. So Anja Huber and Katharina Feldhofer from Austria moving up that leaderboard and remaining in the first place at this final. And now incredibly close to a medal with only 3 to go. Once again, there was barely a breath in it between third place and fifth after round 1. So certainly all to play for yet for the girls from Austria. They can't do anything else now. They have to stand there and wait for the final 3 competitors. Denmark, Austria and Italy yet to come and perform.
Now there are 3 more to go. Of course, for each one, the mindset on those medals is getting stronger and warmer. The stakes are high, for there are medals to be won. Our next pair representing Denmark, Esther Beck Rasmussen and Vilma Barnas-Bo. On Hornbeck Stridssus, Allan Laudrup is lunging.
And now into the arena, Esther Beck Rasmussen and Wilma Baden-Askbo for Denmark. A very young pas de deux, this one, with Hornbeck's Crixus and Allan Laudrup. Third place after round 1, 7.336.
You two characters are going to Top Gun.
Just reacting slightly there. Walter's not really affected. And another great performance. Good finish here for Denmark. With Hornbecks, Crixus and Alan Laudrup. Very enjoyable to watch. Really getting into their theme. And hitting those musical notes well. And the double supported exercise towards the beginning, a nice combination of the static and dynamic supported exercises. Once again, difficulty not quite the highest that we have seen so far, and occasionally losing some of the harmony with the horse, which at this point, if we are considering medals, is critical. And that cartwheel not quite over the top, right through the center. Just small execution points lost here and there. Picking up the artistic, however, by the use of the cartwheel ground jumps and some interesting combinations. Now it has to be more than 7.814 today in order to guarantee a medal to Denmark. and it's a 7.754, which does mean they go into the third place so far, and it is a medal for Austria.
And of course, the feelings and emotions are strong.
Anja Huber and Katharina Feldhofer, after their lovely test, now guaranteeing themselves a medal and retaining the lead. And just 2 left to go. And I can tell you the difference there, the score on the Danish was slightly lower from all of the judges on the technique side of things. Once again, losing slightly from both the performance and the difficulty compared with some of those other pas de deux. However, a good horse score for Hornbæk's Krixus from Denmark, an average of 7.4. And soon we will find out who will win the next medal, whatever colour it may be. Austria have 1 guaranteed, and they could have another here. Sarah Victoria Cook and Clara Dick, with Aragorn Elmar and Sabine Frauenschuh. So second place after round 1. A bit of a hill to climb if they're going to overtake the leaders. Not impossible. Slipping coming out of that double. It was a really interesting move though. And again, making it off within that time limit. Another well-presented free test for Austria. And another freestyle filled with both difficulty and a good amount of artistic, working well with the music. as well as building those variety of exercises and positions on the horse. On the performance, a few hesitations and wobbles here and there, and that one heavy landing coming out of the double supported exercise. So losing a few points here and there. Lovely dismount, great landing. And so now we have to wait and see what the judges felt from their perspective.
So we have 2 Austrian teams in the Central area.
7.814, top free test of today. Sarah Victoria Cook and Clara Dick having a small advantage over their teammates coming into this final. And it's a 7.913 today. And 7.714 final score. And another medal for Austria for Sarah Victoria Cook and Clara Dick. Coming in just ahead of teammates Anja Huber and Katharina Feldhofer.
Because they both will receive medals.
And the tension building here in the arena, emotions high. All of these competitors having worked very hard for a very long time to make it here to the World Championship. And we have but one final combination to see in this junior pas de deux final.
They will be launched by
And they come from Italy, our final pas de deux in the World Championship junior pas de deux class, Giorgia Varisco and Greta Gemignani, with Rosenstolz and Laura Carnabucci in the lead after round one with a 7.867. Lovely supported double. Great start. Fantastic finish from Italy. An incredibly precise performance there from Giorgia Varisco and Greta Gemignani. Full of character. With some very interesting transitions. Of course, another very high difficulty within their free test. And a good combination of the dynamic and static elements. Working very much in harmony with Rosenstolz and Laura Carnabucci. And again, great use of some mirroring between both the vaulters there throughout this free test. I think their outfits complementing it very well. And now we will wait to find out who is crowned world champions in the junior pas de deux. Now, Italy have never yet won this junior pas de deux class. Of course, they have in the senior, but never in the junior. They've had a silver and a bronze. The junior pas de deux class having started in 2012 and has been won by Great Britain, Austria, USA and Germany. Have a tense wait now for their score. They gave themselves a lead after round one, and that was an excellent performance. And it is gold for Italy. A huge freestyle score today, very well deserved, 8.677. A massive lead, 8.353, the final score for Italy, for Giorgia Varisco and Greta Gemignani, Rosenstolz and Laura Carnabucci. The silver medal going to Austria, Sarah Victoria Cook and Clara Dick. And the bronze medal also for Austria, Anja Huber and Katharina Veldhofer. And a lap of honour for the world champions from Italy. along with Rosenstolz and Laura Carnabucci, Giorgia Varisco and Greta Gemignani. And that concludes all the World Championship competition here in Flyinge. But it is not all over yet. We have the European Championship yet to come, the European Championship final of the official team competition. The nations team, which we will see starting at 13:30, so 1:30 p.m. for the nations team, the official team competition. We will have 6 teams presenting themselves, 1 squad, 2 individuals, to find out who is the European champion official team. Back here at 13:30.